Right guys, how's it going? My name is Michael, welcome to my channel. This is the first time I've ever done a video for YouTube, so if the quality is not all that, it is what it is. It's all done on my phone, but got to start somewhere. Rather than listen to me talk, let's get straight to it. Right, so as you can see, this shed that I inherited with the house is a bit of a mess. So the plan I have for it is to essentially convert it from a shed into a workshop. Now when I say workshop, I don't mean anything professional at all or top of the range, an at-home kind of do-it-yourself workshop. Now I've got a few different places like store tools and things, but nothing special. So my thought process is, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos about guys that are making their own workshop tables, and for me there's not really a better starting place. So my plan is to build a main kind of workshop table on casters for as close to or under £50 if I can. And now I've seen a lot of other do-it-yourself YouTubers and carpenters will go, oh well, look, it's easy, you can do it with basic tools, but I'm one of those people like, can you? So I've got basic tools, basic knowledge when it comes to things like woodworking, but we're going to give it a go. Top's done. I've measured it corner to corner and it's the same width both sides. Given that it was done on a patio and not a flat surface, I mean, it's not bad. There we go, the main body is done. Had to assemble it inside the shed because it wouldn't have fit through the door. I also had to use a lot of shims when I was putting it together because the floor in the shed's quite uneven. What I think I might do is put a support beam across the bottom one and the top one to give it a bit more structure, especially if when the ply or OSB goes on top. I'm also planning on adding my vise, where is it, over there, onto this. So I've still got a bit of wood left, so I'll crack on with that now. So now the main carcass is done. I don't know why I think about doing this at the start, it's so much more sturdier. So right, next step is to flip it over and make some bases for the casters. So not the biggest thing is the mug, what they'll do. Comes with 2 brakes as well, so there we are. Pretty cool. So the plan then is to use this old bit of 9mm ply, I think it is, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw around the casters 4 times and make the plates out of those. Right guys, and with that we're all done. I could already see this being super useful. The fact that it's on casters as well, moving it around, the storage underneath and stuff is going to be fantastic. It's going to be great. I can't wait to make things on it. Again, sorry about the quality guys. Like I say, this first video is all done on my phone. Hopefully you can hear me, and hopefully you could see enough to maybe even follow along yourself. Let's summarise. If you're a member, The whole point of this video was to see if, like a lot of YouTubers say, build your own workshop table, build this, build that, super easy, super cheap, fast, one-day builds, all this stuff. If you've got your own workshop already, because you're a bit of a DIY enthusiast, then probably something like this you could probably knock out in a day, even if you do have a job doing whatever else. But if you've already got all the gear and stuff and the space, then great. But upon reflection, I wanted to do this for under £50. Didn't happen. Perhaps in America and other countries, the lumber or the timber, whatever you want to call it, the sheet material is cheaper. It probably is in some cases, but over here in the UK, you're not doing this for £50. So if I break down the cost for you, so the large piece of 18mm ply on top, I had to go and get that cut because I don't have the space to cut it, I don't have the space or the vehicle to transport it. £34. The 2x4, as you would call it, I think I spent £28 on that. Box of screws for about £3. The casters were £8 off of Amazon. Obviously I already had all the tools and the drills, so we're not factoring in that cost and all the time it took me, labour, let's say. Yeah, all in all, this thing was closer to £80, 70, £80. It's just not, yeah, like I say, must be cheaper in other countries. Over here, that's just not happening. But I do think the investment in building it and how useful it's going to be in the future is well worth it. I've already got a couple of other videos planned, so if you enjoyed this one or if you like watching me kind of bumble along, then great. Hopefully you're around to tune into the next one. I don't know when it's going to be out. I mean, like I say, I have a job, I have a family, I have children, so I'll try and post when I can, maybe once a month, ideally for me, but we'll see. Yeah, so thanks for watching, see you next time.